Hey everybody, so today I thought I would do my summer long wearing foundation routine, and I have all my products already set up for you guys, and it's going to be a pretty quick video. This one is for long wearing days, so when you have to start at your day at like 8 a.m. in the morning and go till 10 o'clock at night, you need that really good long wearing foundation routine. So if you're interested in watching this video and you want to keep watching, then let's get into it. So I already primed my face and moisturized my face, and I'll just talk about the products I used. For my face moisturizer, I used the Estee Lauder Day Wear Advanced Multi-Protection Antioxidant Cream. This has SPF 15, so that's going to be really good when it's really hot outside like it is today. And then I used the Panda's Dream Goodbye Dark Eye Corrector Cream for under my eyes. It just helps brighten them and prepare them for concealer. So that combination that I just showed you is perfect for me. And then for my primer today, I used the Maybelline Baby Skin Instant Pore Eraser, which I actually really love, even though a lot of people don't. I think it does a great job and it really evens out the texture of my skin. So we're going to be using this foundation all by itself today. So the Smashbox Studio Skin, we're going to do 2.5 pumps. 2.5 pumps. And I'm using my Miracle Complexion Sponge from Real Techniques, and I'm just going to apply this on my face. What I like about this foundation is it looks very natural on the skin. It's very hydrating and moisturizing throughout the day, so my skin doesn't get dry. And it also just looks like your skin, so even though it has a little bit of that glow to it, it doesn't get oily looking or greasy looking on the face. It looks just like your skin, but better. Now, this foundation does have a little bit of a hard time setting. It takes a while for it to set to its final stage, and so I do always have to set this with a powder just for my personal preference, because I don't like having that kind of I don't like having to wait a long time for it to set onto my skin all the way. So just make sure you blend this down your neck. This foundation does slightly oxidize throughout the day, so even though it looks a little bit light for me now, it should get a little bit darker. Okay, and then for my under eye concealer, I'm using the corrector from Benefit first, and this is just to brighten that under eye area. I have a tendency to have a really dark under eye circles, so I'm using the Benefit Erase Paste for my correction, and I'm just going to use my finger to apply this. I'm using very little. This stuff is super pigmented, so if you use more than like a dab, then it's going to crease like crazy under your eyes. Now, I could go out of the house just like this without any other like concealer or anything, but just because I like that brighter under eye and like highlighted face look, I like to use my MAC Pro Longwear Concealer in NW20, which is a little bit light for me right now, but I'm just trying to use up the product. And I just do this in a triangle formation right under the eye. And then I also use this as my concealer, so I'll put this on any blemishes. I put this on my chin to highlight the chin and around the nose. And then whatever I have left over, I just do a little bit of a line right in the middle of my head. And what that does is it's going to highlight that area and bring light to the center of my forehead. And then I just blend it out. For the under eye area, I start from the inner corner, and I just make sure I go back and forth under the eye, and this is going to prevent that creasing from happening, so just make sure you keep going back and forth and not just in one direction. So I'm also going to be taking a cream contour product, and I'm using the Maybelline Master Matte Face Studio Matte Blush Stick, and I just take this here and here. This is in Golden Thorn, by the way, and I just take this around the contours of my face. And along my jawline, I just do some dabs. And then I always emphasize this with powder contour as well. But I use the flat side of the brush, which is the area that I used with my foundation. And I always blend up when I'm on my cheekbones. And I just pat the other parts in on my forehead, because I don't want it to move too much. Just want it to blend out and blend into my skin. So you blend up in like upward motions while my hair is getting in my face. Just like this. You just blend up. And what that's going to do is just blend it so your contour starts here and goes up. It's going to make the appearance of higher cheekbones, which is nice and always a plus. And then I just take my sponge and do it under the chin as well. This is going to make your jawline stick out more and make you look less like having a double chin. Not that everybody has that, but it just prevents that appearance. And then for my under eye setting powder, I use the e.l.f. High Definition Under Eye Setting Powder. You can get it for $3 at Target. You can also get it on like elf.com or any place that sells e.l.f. products. So I use a pointed brush from Sigma to apply this under the eyes, and I always start from the outer corner and work my way in. This is also going to help with preventing that creasing that happens under the eyes. Now, if this doesn't happen to you frequently enough, like have the creasing as an issue, then you can always pass over this part and have that nice highlighted, brightened area look under your eyes. But I need that extra help. And then for the rest of my face, I use the Maybelline Stay Matte Powder, and then I use a buffing brush from Real Techniques to apply this. And I start with the center of my face, and what this does is it's just going to concentrate that powder in the area that gets the most oily or shiny throughout the day. So I do this on my forehead with the buffer brush. From here, I take a fluffy powder brush and I swirl in the powder and put the powder on the rest of my face where I did not apply with the buffer brush. Once my powder is applied, I then take a bronzer. This is a Pixie bronzer and a Real Techniques sculpting brush, and I apply this powder over where I put the cream contour before just to emphasize it and add a little bit more dimension to the face. Make sure you blend upwards because then it will help with the higher cheekbone effect. From there, take the Victoria's Secret Mega Glow Bronzer and the Real Techniques blush brush and apply this to my top of my forehead where I would get natural sun, along the temples, and then over where I put that contour to make it blend a little bit better in with my skin, and then of course down the neck to make sure that my neck and my face match my body. Once my bronzer is applied, I take my blush from Tarte, and it is in the shade Captivating. I take this with an angled blush brush and apply it on top of where I put that contour so that the contour looks more natural, and it also looks like it's actually that part of my face, and it is going to look very, very natural and soft on the face. So now that I'm done with my blush, that is my total foundation routine. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will talk to you all very, very soon. Have a great day, guys. Bye.